Hello, 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 everyone. Good evening. It's Evan the SkyDragon here. Bear with me 1 second. We've got very loud music as usual. There we go. Let's hope that that makes it a little bit easier for us to communicate. We're going to jump over to my live stream now. It is August 29th, 2018. Oh, wrong button. What am I doing? We are going live. There we go. And let me make sure that my system picks up the proper game. Still haven't figured out why it doesn't cooperate. Hope everyone's doing well. We're going to get started here in just a second. As most of you know, if you've been on the stream before, the first couple seconds is me trying to get the proper screen up. There we go. I'll eventually get that fleshed out. There we go. Alright, so brand new game. Again, it's August 29th, 6 o'clock on, what is today? Today is Wednesday. That's right. And we are playing a new game that literally launched this morning called SCUM. It follows my traditional survival, wander the wilderness, and scavenge for your life theme that we tend to carry here on our channel. I do know that the game has had a little bit of issue today, so we're going to give it a shot. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work very well. We'll jump into another game and try this again this weekend. But I'm really excited because I've been watching others play it for the last couple of days. I think I don't know how developed single play is. I know multiplayer is up and running and has been developed, but I know that some of the servers have had quite a bit of an issue staying online. We'll jump in and try a multiplayer situation. If we'll choose a low ping and low player result for now, if they are working. See there. Refresh. There we go. Alright, so let's see if I can sort by ping, and we're going to just choose one that has very few people on it so far so that we can get the hang of it. Once we get better at it, we'll choose a higher ping. So I've heard, just based on comparison and what other people have said, this is kind of a combination between Rust and DayZ, so it's PvP, PvE, and then there's some more complexity to it. So to get us started as quickly as possible, I think I'm just going to randomize, and then we're going to jump in. I'm not going to spend a ton of time trying to build all this. I think we'll do kind of a separate thing once we get up and running, where we sit down and play with actual character modification. But ultimately you can build your own character. You can decide how strong they are, how fast they are, how resistant to things they are. You can give them, I know that they're elaborating on skin color and gender and all of that. Right now it's just I guess looks like maybe a white male. It's funny to watch his eyes move back and forth. And then you can go in, and based on his age, he gets these modifiers up here to those attributes. There's a way to, I don't think it's on this particular screen. There it is. You're able to decide, okay, how good is he at these different things based on his scores up here. Again, I'm just going to randomize because I want us to jump right in. I'm going to switch a little bit of this. I'm going to do a little bit less boxing because I don't like my guys in melee very much. We're going to do more on the handgun, a little less on the rifle, and a little bit more on the melee weapon. There, now he's a little even there. Endurance, I like where that's at. Dexterity, we're maxed out right now. It looks like they're adding some more stuff in here. You're going to be able to drive, motorcycle, pilot. So this game literally launched this morning at, I think, almost noon my time. I'm Central Standard Time. It is brand new. It's early alpha, in development, all of that. So there's a lot to come. We're maxed out on using our dex skill, so we actually have extra points up there that we are going to end up losing out on. Down here, I like a high awareness. He can hide fairly decent, and then he's got a fair survival rate as well. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and click on create. Let's see what this says. I've not seen this before. Property of TEC1, Department of Corrections, SCUM Correctional Facility. I'm an arson from Croatia. I smoke. Yeah, I don't like that. Alright, let's click OK, and he should be sent back into this room and sent out into the world. Hey, Lanky, how you doing? Yeah, we're giving this a try. I know that the online version, the multiplayer version, has been having some server issues today, so I don't know how well it's going to hold up. So we're going to give it a shot. If it doesn't work well, sorry, 1 second. If it doesn't work well, we will jump over to single player and see how that goes. But I think, yeah, probably in both. Probably in both. Working from home, I get to dress a little lazy, so I'm a little scummy in the wardrobe department today. Yeah, so we're gonna give online play a try. If the servers are crashing or if they don't come up, we'll jump over to single mode and give that a shot. And then if that's not working or if it's not well developed, I do have a backup game that I was gonna hold on until Friday. I'm actually really excited about the backup game. Oh, so we're in. Give me a second to let lag and everything. Let's see if I can. Options, controls. I'm just gonna see if there's a way for me to go first person. And you guys can probably hear my fan in the background. It's 80 degrees in here today. I gotta figure out why it gets so hot in here. Yeah, I don't see how to. There, are we back? Does that work? Hopefully that works now. Alright, so if you guys are familiar with PUBG, the way that this far left thing works is anything that's nearby. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I must have hit the mute button on accident. The vicinity is kind of PUBG. I think DayZ does it too, where if you're standing near items you can pick up, they're going to show up over here. Your inventory that's on your body, clothing, backpack, that kind of stuff is going to show up here. And then over here is going to be how you manage what's in your hands or on your back, like your weapons, your guns, that kind of stuff. So we just ate, and then there's another screen. Oh, and then up here you can switch between different screens. So this is inventory. Second one is crafting. So we can actually craft different items. Metabolism was what I was going to try and look at before I ate that. So as you eat, you actually have to control what you eat. Meaning, if you eat too many starches or too many sugars or whatnot, you can throw off your metabolism. And then this game, you do actually have to go to the bathroom and you have to poop and pee and all of that. So you have to keep an eye on this screen here. You want to make sure you poop and pee before you get into a fight, because if you literally end up maxing on your colon or your bladder, in the middle of a fight, your guy will literally stop and pee or pee his pants or whatever. It's a pretty involved game. Events is something we'll try later. It doesn't look like there are enough people on this server to really jump into that, but events are kind of like PvP, intentional PvP. So in this world, we might come across people, we might come across zombies, we might come across some other things. I'm going to go ahead and eat because I don't know how often we're going to come across food yet. So you can come across different things that you need to fight. Yeah, it's pretty intense. But then the events section you can actually jump into and intentionally, I don't know what, it says E or F. Can I play with it? Oh, there we go. So if you hold down F, maybe that's what I need to do. Hold down F, it'll tell you different things you can do. So I know the first thing, just based on watching some other people, the first thing you want to do is start getting yourself some tools together. The easiest way to do that, F, is to search for some rocks. We're going to take a couple of rocks and we're going to manipulate them into a knife. This. Craft. And this is going to, guys running around field punching each other while pooping themselves. Yep, pretty much. Yep, that's the gist of it. And it's pretty, it's pretty legit in the use the bathroom sense. Like, no joke, they pee and poop all over the place. Alright, so I'm just checking the woods because I want to see if I can find another mushroom or something that I could potentially gather instead of... That is search for rocks. Yeah, I don't need to do any more rocks yet. I don't like running and looking just straight down at the ground. I did see a house back here, didn't I? Yeah, so we're going to check this house. Again, I don't really know what to expect. Inventory. Where did our knife go? Did we drop our knife? Roll it? Come on, you got to be a little bit more intuitive than that, bud. You can't just, like, craft a knife and then throw it away. That's silly. Alright, so apparently I'm going to have to do that again. Well, we're going to search for another rock. Vicinity, 2 rocks. Okay. Now, do I have to have them on? No. Good. Craft. And you've got other things that you can craft. So we could go and find, let's see. Oh yeah, I've got to find a few things. So here's what you need to build whatever it is you click on. So for a stone knife you have to have, and there are actually multiple options. 2 rocks or 2 big rocks, 2 small rocks, something like that. A metal knife, you have to find some metal pieces, that kind of stuff. Okay, now here is my rock. It's in the vicinity. I'm going to go back to inventory, grab it, and put it in my hands. I want to then put it in my shirt so that it doesn't disappear. And then I'm going to put it in number 3 on this, which makes it a fast select. So if I hit 3, he will pull it out, and then I can cut stuff with it. Alright, that's what I wanted. So we are going to run up here. Hold search first. So you can search. Perfect, that's what I was hoping would happen. So now we have some olives. And then we're going to cut. Because I think this will give me some branches. Yep. And if I go to craft, there should be a small bundle of 6. Where is the... That's a wooden sword. I need a spear. Where is the spear? That's metal. Is this it? Wooden spear. There we go. So I'm going to craft a couple of these. I want to craft 1 or 2 of them because I can carry up to 2 combat weapons on my back. Usually two guns or two like was there not more? Yeah, I want to grab. Okay, hang on. Inventory. That's my spear, so I should be able to put that in one. So then can I not craft a second one? I'm really confused as to why this is not cooperating. Inventory, yes, but I want to make one more. And there's 3 sticks. How many do I need? It just says one, and I've got a stone knife. Maybe my stone knife is not pulled out. So there we go. So yeah, it's being a little bit finicky for my crafting. Why are you not letting me craft a second wooden stick? It says I need long wooden stick and a stone knife, which I have in my hand. That's so odd. Alright, well we have one. That's a good start. We'll cut another bush down here in just a second. And then if I hit 1, I can carry that. Now if I hit V, what does that do? Yeah, maybe that's why it was... I don't know. A little bit of learning. The other neat thing that I've noticed about the game, like as I've watched other people play it, is that bottom... I want to go ahead and search that. Nope, can I not search it? Nope, okay. We'll come back. The graph in the bottom right, or bottom left, where you see the human figure with the circles, that actually tells you your health, but it's oh yes, that's what I want. That, and then give me this to go there, and then I'm going to put this and this. I actually think I'm going to do that. Let's move this down here. Move that there. All right, so now we've got a couple of good things. Anyway, so that thing down at the bottom, what is this? Short pants. Oh, that's what I need to do. Okay, so yes, I'm going to grab that. And it gave me extra slots. So I am not going to get rid of these yet, but as soon as we can find a backpack or something, I actually want to tear up, you want to tear up your clothes into rags so that if you're hurt, you can bandage yourself. I got a pair of short pants, which actually gives me 2 extra slots to store stuff in. I want to go ahead and just see so notice how quickly those mushrooms wore off. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this olive. Olive, 100%. Yeah, so then you can see down here what you're eating. So I had those 2 mushrooms, they just wore off. Now I have 99% of an olive in the process of digesting. Over here on the left-hand side, it shows you some of your skills. One of the things... Calorie consumption. Move this over just a bit. It's very, very in-depth. You want to keep an eye on this up here. But again, what I was saying on the main screen is that bottom left grid of yours, it will, it's interactive. So like if you're shot, it'll show you where on your body you're shot and where you have to bandage. It's very, very intuitive. Really, really cool. We're going to check this. I'm glad I got that axe so quickly. I was a little concerned, like as I've been watching other people play, I don't know how often loot resets, and I was concerned this was going to be very much like DayZ, where you wander around for days on end and find nothing. Ooh, bit of lag. And you end up finding nothing because the servers are just so crowded, which is part of the reason... Can opener, yes, we're going to take that. Part of the reason that I chose a server that had less of a population to it. Nothing found. Oh, that's where it was. Okay, I knew I saw something on the table there. Nothing. Nothing. So I'm going to check all of the drawers and all of anything that it's going to let me. See what we can get. hiking boots in trade for trainer shoes. Yeah, I'm going to toss those into the vicinity. I'm going to grab these. What is this? Can be used for food prep. Yeah, we'll grab that. Oh, that's big. Where did those shoes go? Did I drop them somewhere? No. So here's, I think if you take store, maybe? No. What are you doing? Cancel. Stop. That's, I don't know what it just did. I wanted to see if I noticed my stick just disappeared too. That's so weird. F. I was trying to drop these down on the ground. Oh, there it is. I was trying to drop the shoes on the ground because I know if you drop clothes on the ground, you can recycle them for materials. I was going to see if that was something that you're... Maybe if it would let you get leather strips or something from it, but apparently it's not letting us. Alright, so we've checked downstairs. Yeah, already checked that. Let's go upstairs real quick. Nothing found. Nope. Didn't need to do that. Check this real quick. Okay, I am going to check vicinity real quick. Yep, that's why. Because... And then one thing I know you want to do consistently is throw on different types of clothing every once in a while just to... Yeah. Just so that you can double check and make sure that there's nothing... those are sweatpants. I'm going to go ahead and tear these into rags. I'm going to have to get rid of something, though. Toss this. Drop. Put this in here. I don't think those stack, do they? Nope. Alright, so let's check this. Ooh. A few different things. Nope. Piece of paper. I haven't seen any reason for us to write anything down yet, so I'm not really stressing about that. I'm pretty sure this just leads outside. Yeah, and I'm not gonna risk jumping down off a balcony because I know it could potentially injure you. Another bathroom. Anything in here? Nope. Before we check this, I like exhausting things as I come to them, so check those first. More paper. More paper. More paper. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, so we've got our axe. We've got a few things. We wanted to make sure we had at least a bandage on us in case we do get that injury. Is this the only... Nope, there's a building right there. Close the door behind me. Did we already go in here? Yeah, we already went in here. Alright, so... That. We've been in there. Okay, good. More buildings over here. I am just trying to get a feel for how... Yeah, notice we've already worked our way through most of that olive, so we're going to have to start looking for some food seriously. We're doing good otherwise. Actions say taunt medical. Okay, cool. I'm going to just run over here. Well, so the idea here is I need to find a backpack of some sort. I'm not sure. Those apparently are only going to let me cut them down. I want to search these again like I did that last time to find the olive. Tab, inventory. What is that? Open finger gloves. Sure, we'll take those. I'm not really sure if that adds to my armor class or anything. Nothing in there. Let's check in here. Oh, I guess I could have just looked over that, huh? No. Oh, can I pick that up? Alright, well, so we're going to take a pickaxe. Take 1 and 2. And I am going to go ahead and take this. Nope. F. Nope. And keep it in my hands. So 3 weapons. That's pretty cool. We're off to a decent start. Don't have any guns yet. Let's see, search. Oh, cut for that. Can I search it? No. How's everyone doing today? It is Wednesday. Halfway to the weekend. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I'm always excited for Thursdays because Thursday is D&D day for us. Search. That's what we're looking for. I'm going to go ahead and eat it. He's done eating. Take this back. Search. Nothing. No, I don't want to cut. How do you... Okay, so escape is how you cancel. It's Wednesday. Yep, it is Wednesday. Sundays are good too. Yes, Sundays are good. 2 days of the week I look forward to most are Thursday and Sunday. Search. I've started another campaign on Tuesdays. We didn't meet this week because I was supposed to have a show to attend. Rose hips. The rose hips, also called rose haw and rose hep, is the accessory fruit of the rose plant, typically red to orange, ranges from dark purple to black in some species. Pollination. So I don't know if this is edible, so we're going to see if it kills me. Doesn't say it's not, so, and it showed up in my search, so I would assume, yeah, you're going to have to stay in the hands, and you're going to have to stay on the belt. Alright, so let's check and see how these little snacks are. It says there's nothing in my stomach, but I have stuff digesting. That's interesting. Alright, so let's see. We were there. There's not... Let's see. Yeah, so was this the first place we went to? And then we went there? I think so. Alright, so then I think I see... Yeah, this. Ooh, look at this town. Let's check the crafting menu real quick before we head into town to see if I can upgrade any, or what it would take for me to make something a little bit more... Improvised backpack. Oh, yeah. And it's important, as you guys, like, if you guys decide to play this too, like, make sure you check to see the different little craft components. You can click and see different options. So there are a couple different types of rags, a couple of different types of rope, that kind of stuff. I think that there's, yeah, oh wait, let's start with this one. I need rag, rope, and a stone knife. I think I can make rope from rags. Tree bark rope. Isn't there another option? Improvised rope. Yeah, so if I cut up enough rags, I can make a rope. So next time we find clothing, we're going to do that. And then if I wanted to, I can make this. Long wooden stick, stone knife. I don't have a sewing kit yet. Alright, so we've got a few options to start with. So we're going to go look for some rags. I just heard a weird beep. You do have to be careful because certain parts of towns, like certain cities and stuff, have robot mechs. So hearing that beep made me a little nervous. Ooh, small toolbox. What do I want to get rid of for a small toolbox? I don't even know if I have. I think it's going to be larger than one of these squares. I think it's going to be like a 4. Yeah, so I don't think I can pick that up yet. Okay, so we definitely need to remember this place because there's several different components in here that we can probably use. Used in a combination with a needle to repair clothing. What is thread? Okay. The print's a little bit small, so I have to figure out what I'm looking at. Kitchen board. Okay, well. We'll worry about some of this stuff as we get more storage on ourselves. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, well. The good news is that we know that there's a couple things in here. Just have to remember where here is. Oh, and I think there's a map. I haven't really played with it. So we are over in C4. If you see the little blue arrow that's spinning as I move. Top left of C4. Let's see. Nothing. Choco bar. We're going to go ahead and eat that because I know my stomach is supposed to be empty. Let's see what it does. I find it interesting that my stomach volume is empty. There's nothing in my intestines. But I have 40% of an olive, 53% of that rose hip we ate, and 97. So now so that chocolate bar filled me up 4%. But this, what, almost 90%? What is that? 40 and yeah, almost 90 something percent here. Doesn't seem to be accounted for in the processing, and I don't think it's enough to like if it's still digesting. I guess maybe that's the yellow. So the yellow is filling that up, and the blue, I don't know. Oh, I'm in phase 0 of starvation, so I probably need to keep an eye on that. So I need to definitely be on the lookout for food. Okay. Yeah, so on the left-hand side of that metabolism screen, you can see all of your ailments. If you're injured, if you're bleeding, if you have a disease, if you are starving. So I love how intricate the game is, how detailed and intricate this is. Lots of lead plates, which I know we can use later, but it's just going to waste space on me right now. Let's go upstairs. Lanky, how are we feeling about how this past Sunday went? It was pretty intense, wasn't it? Ooh, scissors. I wonder what I could... You know... I can always come back for that. Scissors are important. Metal scrap. Because we're in crafting mode, I think we're going to go with that for now. Right, yeah. If you have you been paying attention to Slack this week? Apparently there's plotting in the midst. Yeah, I don't want that. Something tells me we're not done yet with everything that happened. Cotton shirt. So I'm going to check and see if it has more space or not. Then, oh, I can wear both. That's good. Good. It didn't give me extra pockets though, did it? No. The goal for putting on extra clothing is extra pockets. I'm going to store the extra clothing that I have on now just so that if I need rags later due to injury, I can access them. I am looking for rags so that I can cut them up into... Is there anything in the floor? No. So that I can cut them up and make a backpack. So that is our current goal. Is there anything in here? Nope. Yeah, you should probably check it. There's a... Ooh. Well, we are in midst of starvation, so we're going to go ahead and eat the broccoli. Yeah, check it, because there's a little bit of conversation going on that you're probably going to want to have input in about how we proceed in the coming days of the campaign. Ooh, more rags. Okay, so what I'm going to do here... Can I drop it out on the floor? Can I cut it into strips? Typo. How many... Okay, let's look at crafting real quick. How much of this do I need? I need 1 rag. Oh, wait. How much improvised rope do I need? So I need 5 strips to make a rope. And then to make my backpack, I need 1 rope and 1 rag. So... I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put this here. I don't know how... You know what? Here's what's going to happen. We're going to come over here, and we're going to put this, this, and this. Then I'm going to cut this into rags. And it should give me quite a few, I think. Oh yeah, it gave me a ton. Good. So then I'm going to take... I've got 3. I'm going to cut this one into strips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Crafting. Small backpack. I've got the stone. I need to move. I need rope. I should have enough rope to craft that. Good. You don't have to have it on your body. I was going to say it's going to be really difficult for me to craft the rope if I have to have all of it in my pocket or something. Then I should be able to craft a backpack or a mini pack or whatever you want to call it. I think I can. Alright, so now I should have a backpack. So let's check my inventory. We're going to put the backpack on. And that gives me this space now, which is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. We're not done. I'm not done crafting. I want to look and see kind of what else is over here. We're going to go ahead and craft this. I really think it's just a matter of grabbing all of the... I don't really know why you have to craft a bundle of stuff. Okay, so now let's check my inventory. Pull all of this. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put rags on my belt over here. 3, 4, there. So now we have quick access. Got a little bit of space left for crafting, or for storage. Not a lot. So if we can find an upgraded backpack, that's going to be awesome. Just making sure there's not anything else over here or in here. What is the next thing we want to craft? I like to have a plan of action. So I'd really like to get to a point where I was making this, but to make that I need a sewing kit. Can I switch it out for something else? What is that? A bone needle. A needle. Yeah, so we need to find some sort of needle. I'm not ready for that. I don't see a bow and arrow yet. Yeah, I don't think archery's been added into the game yet. So again, this is like brand new. It came out today, so they're adding a lot of stuff. As you guys probably remember seeing in the first... oh, it'd be awesome if I find a backpack in here. As you guys probably remember, as we were creating the character, there were a bunch of options that still haven't been activated yet. Gender, race, and then skills like the ability to drive a motorcycle or drive a car were also options. Nothing there. Okay, so real quick, we're going to check my metabolism again. 0 stomach volume. Nothing is processing, which is risky. Over here it says sicknesses. We do have starvation phase 0. Now, if I understand correctly, it goes up. You know, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So we definitely need to keep an eye on that. What's this? Waste bag. Oh yeah, we're gonna take a waste bag because that gives us more storage. That's awesome. I don't think we need those because we already have some, but what's this? Camera lens. I mean, we'll hold on to it, but I don't know exactly what we would use it for. I already have scissors, so I guess the question, and they both seem to be in similar, well, these seem to be in better repair. So I will toss those and grab this. Okay. Alright, let's head to the next area. Can I vault out? No, I can't vault out. I think I'm still on the 2nd floor anyway. Sensitivity is a little bit high, so if you see me running into walls, it's just me getting used to the sensitivity of his speed. Alright, so we've done this. I don't know if that takes up this whole building. I don't feel like we were over on this side, were we? Is there a wall that cuts that off? Yep, so I don't think we've been in here. Excuse me. Kitchen knife. I will replace that with my stone. I'll put my stone knife down. Come on. There we go. Put that there. Grab that. Oh, I bet it's, yeah. Put that there. It does take up more space. It's interesting how you have to consider those kinds of things in these games. Ooh, yay. We are going to... Let's check our metabolism. There's a section for... sugar and... Oh, maybe it's up here. Yeah, so... whether... Okay, here we go. So, yeah, so this up here... whether or not you're getting enough of each thing. So I'm very low on proteins, very low on carbs. I'm doing okay on fat, saturated fat, and fiber. So we're going to go ahead and drink this Coke, this beverage. And I'm curious to see what it impacts. So it added to our stomach volume. You can kind of see, I see sugar going up. It's really, I love how just intuitive this is. The fact that you drink a Coke and of course, or a Pepsi or a can or whatever your preferred saying there is, considering we argue about it in D&D all the time. It's really neat to see how it all kind of filters in. What's this? Ooh, driving gloves compared to open finger gloves. I don't know, they look fancier, so we're gonna go with those. Can I cut them into rags or anything? Guess not. Probably not need. Probably don't really need to. Alright, so we've checked this area. Were there stairs that I missed or something? Or is it just one story? Looks like it's just one story. Search that right. Nope, I didn't search that. Ooh. Perfect. Alright, so we've switched out of that into that. I'm not going to worry about that. We've got rags on us. I don't want to be inundated with rags because it's already hard enough to figure out what to switch in and out of. Right, so yeah, so this is where that other stuff was at. There's not anything in here, I don't think, that made me feel like I need to... We started in there. Yeah, so that wraps all the way around. We've done this. I don't feel like there was anything in there that I absolutely have to have right now. So then we're going to move towards these buildings. And so you're supposed to be able to craft a whole bunch of different things. I think you can... I don't know if you can build shelter. You can find a building and then fortify it. And I think that that is kind of something that is in development, that meaning that it's going to get a little bit more sophisticated. So I know if you find certain... like there are military camps that you can locate, and then you can move into the tent inside the military camp, and I think you're supposed to be able to fortify it with different barricades and things like that. We might need that. I kind of like my shirt that I have on, so we're gonna keep it. So I checked everything in here. How is my need for a toilet? I'm, as silly as it is, I'm halfway there. I don't know if you can... I think you can probably just pee. I won't be an animal about it. We'll go over here. Oh, hold it down. So you can throw up, you can poop, or you can pee. We're going to go ahead and pee. Look away. Oh, oh yeah, so there are little bits of animatronics. He didn't have to go very much. I guess if you hold it long enough... yeah, so he went down to 0. If you hold it long enough and that bar fills up, apparently it gets very... I don't know if you want to say explosive. Like, it gets very, like, I really have to go. Oh boy, so here we go. We're going to have to move some stuff. This... This, put that up there. How large is this pot? Well, I'm not going to get rid of everything I have for it. I thought I searched this one. Oh, I guess there's one in both. Yeah, so the hard part so far is definitely in finding food. Like, I'm not finding the amount of food that I would need to sustain him. Okay, I think we've exhausted this place. Let's go out. I am going to leave the door open so that I know I've been in there. These stairs go upstairs. Guys, it is so warm in here. What is this? A cotton hoodie. That did add extra space, so that's good. Let's see. More scissors, another can opener. My can opener is... We're gonna go ahead and so I'm just upgrading to the if you notice at the bottom of each of these they have kind of a health bar, durability bar. So I'm just making sure I have the more durable set of each thing that I find. Will that stack? I guess it won't. Alright, and I'm not gonna stress about carrying it. So a lot of interesting games have come out this week, or are coming out this week. Obviously, this one, which I'm very excited. I'm having a lot of fun with. Yeah, that just goes all the way around. Okay. Green Hell came out today. If you guys haven't seen that, that particular game is also a survival game. It is dedicated to the idea of you being a survivor stranded in the Amazon, and you have to work your way through the forest, the jungle. Oh wait, what was that? Come back. No, wrong one. There. What is this? A spade, a shovel. I like what I have. Metal scrap, yes. I want to pick up metal scrap because I know that is used for crafting bullets and stuff later. Nothing in that stuff. So, Green Hell is a game about being stranded in the Amazon. That one's also supposed to be an extremely intuitive game. For example, you can actually be attacked, if that's the right word, by leeches, by disease, by injury, all kinds of things. And the methodology of like how they display that is really graphic. It's very almost realistic. So we're gonna try that. Nothing. We're gonna give that game a try later this week. There's a game that comes out tomorrow here in the U.S. I think it's already out overseas. Called a magazine. Yes, we are totally taking that. It's called 2 Point Hospital. That I've been watching that on stream this week. It seems very fun. It's a little bit more slow paced. It's more laid back and casual. So I don't have that one yet. I do have Green Hell. That is already in the chamber, ready to fire off. So we will check that on Friday, at least for a little bit. Those are high top shoes compared to hiking boots. We're gonna stick with hiking boots. Next week we will probably jump back into. Well, I will probably also be looking at some Dead by Daylight this weekend. We did almost 8 hours last weekend on it, and I kind of became obsessed with it. And I haven't played it since. I did check on our rest base last night. It is still standing. I went ahead and resupplied it with some of the necessary resources to keep it up and running for quite a while. Will that stack? Nope. Okay, so we're going to have to probably make a difficult decision later. So the Rust base is still up, so we can check that out some more. We can also get into Rust and place some more Am I the only one hearing that grumbling noise? It sounds like I'm wondering if there's a zombie nearby. Is this food? Ooh, strawberry pastries. I'm thinking there's a zombie in the next room. Hoping there's some food in here. I'll eat those pastries in a second. I guess I'll carry that for now. It might get exciting, guys. I'm hearing something. Checked all that. So confused as to what I'm hearing. Oh, there he is. Yep, so there's a zombie over there. Oh, bathrooms. Alright, well, cool. Is there anything to search back here? No. Another camera lens. I'm not sure what these camera lenses are supposed to be for. We're going to pick them up for now because maybe they'll come in useful, but... And then, let's see. No, how do I crouch? Can you? Oh, maybe I need to... Yeah. So I think what we'll do is probably for, let's see, it's 7 o'clock. On Friday, for those of you who jump on, we'll do Green Hell for maybe an hour or so. I've heard that it's still very, it like this is still very, very much in development. So there's not hours and hours of available gameplay yet. So I'll probably just check it out, get a feel for it, see if we like it. And play it for a short period of time, and then after that we'll probably jump over and do some Dead by Daylight, maybe check in on a rest space really quick. So it'll be a variety game for sure, or variety night. Have we gone in here? Yeah, I think we've been in here. Come on. Part of me wants to go fight this zombie, but part of me doesn't because I don't know what to expect. And considering I only have a axe and pickaxe, I'm not sure exactly how durable or how effective I'm going to be. Oh, I have those pastries I need to eat, don't I? So, as you guys can see in the bottom left, so the weapons are relatively slow. Okay. Let's eat these. Did I not drink that earlier? I thought I drank that. Let's eat all, because I know we're starving. Yeah, I actually think some of that might be my stomach growling. Alright, so that'll put a little bit on our stomach. Is there a thirst meter? Yeah, so water. I'm really dehydrated also, so we're gonna go ahead and drink this. Or not, maybe it's empty. Hey, come back so I can hit you. So you can't search and whatnot in what they call combat modes. So here's the difference. Right now I'm just in casual mode. If I hit V and I go into that defensive stance, I'm in combat mode. You can't do anything except fight in that stance. So what is this? Open fingered glove. Yeah, we've already been through this. I hear this guy, I just don't know where he's at. Oh, he's inside now. Oof. Well, he got a couple of hits on me. I don't think he hurt me. Yeah, I don't see any major injuries. So you can search them. We're going to check and see what he had on. Inventory. He didn't have anything really very useful. I could switch the pants, I guess. Where are my pants at? Yeah, I don't have anything in them. So just to make me feel a little less prisoner-like, we're going to put on some white sweatpants. Prone. Crouch is C. Okay, so, well, we lived. Our first encounter. Oh good, he's not running now. Yay. Let's check our metabolism. I'm just checking because I know I was very close to starvation. I'm in phase 2 of starvation, and I'm kind of sick from it. So I'm definitely hoping we can continue to find some food. I'm not sure how to increase my speed now. He's just doing a walk. Maybe. There he goes. It was just a temporary thing. What's this? Piece of rubber. Don't know what it's used for yet. We're going to go ahead and put it over there. We may have to switch it out later. Come on, guys. Give me some foods. Some foods. Ooh, pineapple. Yes, we are totally going to eat that. My starvation over here on the left has gone away. I'm at 34%. I'd like to get to a point where I'm above 50. I'd like to be at a point where I'm above 75 so that it gives me some time if I have a hard time finding food. Because I'm also noticing some stuff comes out of your stomach. It processes faster than others. I like that there was a pineapple just kind of randomly upstairs in a dresser. Wow, lots of clothes. Tracksuit top. Kind of want the black one though. Oh, matches. Yes, we're totally going to take that. What did I drop, though? Did I drop... Yeah, I dropped the hoodie. Hang on. How many spots did the hoodie have? The hoodie had... Yeah, so we're going to keep the hoodie because it has 4, whereas the jacket only has 2. Alright. So... I know most people head towards B2, B1. If you see that, it's over. It laps over the B1, B2 line. I think that's an airfield, and there's usually a lot of weapons there. The issue is that without weapons, going in there is very dangerous. So I may go down to that strange section in B3. Not I mean, maybe because we have to pass by it anyway. That section directly next to the number. But maybe either directly north, what is that, northeast of that, or southeast of that. Those 3, they're like pink or orange. Head towards those and see what happens. See if we can at least get weapons from those cities, or from those those areas, whatever they might be. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to head in that direction. Alright, I think we've searched most of this house. Oh, down here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. More food, more food. Come on. Nope. Hippie pants. Interesting. Ooh, ammo. We have ammo. Does that fit in what? Yes, I think M9 and 9mm go together, don't they? So the way that you load weapons, you drag the magazine to your hand box, then you drag the bullets over, and then you click load. And if they fit, they should... Did they load? I don't see them in my thing, but I don't see them in the magazine either. Oh, I see. 10 of 15. Okay, good. So they did. They moved over. So good. The good news to that is that we don't have they're not taking up extra space. Not anything over here. I'm also very appreciative that the servers are acting well. Like, it's not frozen. I know it was crashing a lot earlier today on some other people that I was watching. Scissors. I don't need scissors. I need food, guys. Come on. Food. I feel like that in Twister, they're begging to go to Aunt Meg's. Food. We require sustenance. All right. Did we check in here? Not much in here. Okay. Let's see if there's a vehicle or anything in here with anything in it. There's a vehicle. Nothing in it. Alright, come on guys, give me some crackers or something. What's this? A metal saw. Sure. I think it's going to take up more room than I want it to. We'll hold it in my hand for now. Oh, that's how you do it. So enter is how you switch between. So then what I was trying to do is this. I was trying to pull that up. I don't know how, no, how do I get rid of it now? Where do I get rid of it? Escape. Trying to see if I were to run into another player, if I'm supposed to kill them or not. So, yeah, first person's a little bit, it takes a second. Yeah, oof, wow. It's a little bit blurry, kind of hard to wrap your head around at first. Very different from the view of before. Another candle. Yeah, it takes a second to get used to. Makes you a little bit dizzy at first. Is this food? It's food. Eat all. How do I... Good. Good. That is definitely helping with my sickness. It says I have a physical injury and that I'm sick, but it doesn't show it, and I don't see that I need bandaging. I'll check again once we're done. Oh yeah, this is going to fill me up. Oh, I overate. Well, can I cancel it? There. Okay. So now is it in my inventory is the question. Nope. Apparently if you cancel it, you lose it. There it is. Oh, it was in my hands. Okay. What can I drop? Duct tape. I guess we're going to leave this metal scrap here, considering I don't have an immediate need for it. I think I have to learn how to craft anyway. And having food on me is quite a bit more important. Good, it doesn't take up nearly as much space as I thought it was going to. So apparently, according to my chart here, I may vomit at some point from overeating. But I'm looking so much better over here. And I have cornflakes left over, so if I get hungry, this house just made all the difference. Now I don't feel stressed if we decide to venture off. Oh, we can search toilets. I didn't realize there's no scrap there. Sure, I have a spot. Again, I probably won't keep this metal scrap. I don't feel like it's entirely necessary right now. If I find something to replace. The kitchen knife I have is in better condition. I haven't figured out how to exit one menu without pulling up that other one yet. Okay, let's go upstairs. I'm going to search this area real quick. Metal scrap. So much metal scrap. I'm such a hoarder in these games. It's like, oh, don't let anything go by, don't pass anything up. You never know if you're gonna need it. Yeah, I will say... Let's see, did they respond? They did not. Oh, too bad. Alright, we're going to leave town, and we're going to head... I need to head in that direction. I hear a zombie. I hear him, didn't see him. We don't have any major injuries on us. Let's see if he had anything worth taking. I don't see anything in the area. Now I will say, if we are hungry, we can chop up zombies or people, whichever, and eat them. Those of you who play D&D with me know that that is not nearly as weird as it sounds. What am I hearing? What is that? That is new to me. I'm not sure what those are. Ooh. Oh, here's his stuff. Gunpowder. Yeah, we're gonna take gunpowder for sure. I'm gonna drop this. And make room for gunpowder. The question here is, how many slots does it have? If I were to try and take this, it has 4, and that had 4. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave a couple of these metal things behind. I don't think it's necessary to have them. Lessen my weight. Okay. Now we are headed in this direction towards B3. So I'm not sure what that drone was. I think it's part of like a TV show thing. Like this is supposed to be kind of like a Hunger Games situation where you're being recorded and watched, maybe? I'm going to start checking these bushes. No, I don't want to cut down a tree. Checking bushes for edibles. No, I don't want to cut them down. Although I do think cutting down bushes and trees does earn you points. I did want to check, make sure I didn't get too hurt. Yeah, so I'm in good condition. Otherwise, I need more protein. I'm very good on carbs. Could use more fat. I really need something to drink, some liquid. Part of me is tempted to chop up that zombie and eat some of him, but think we maybe have been to those houses. I'm gonna go ahead and eat these. I hope that they provide some sort of liquid. Yep. Oh. I'm trying to see if they enhance my water. Cut. Stop trying to make me cut down bushes. I just want to search. If I can't search, don't do nothing. Yeah, I think we were up there before. The goal here is to get as many olives as I can so that I can keep myself going. My stomach is good. I'm just trying to get more water, more liquid sustenance. Okay. These buttons. Again, just looking for olives and stuff to snack on. So that I don't... Yeah, they're not giving me the amount of water that I'm going to need to stay healthy. So we are going to head... Oh, I see a river. So we may check this river and see if... I will still eat them if I find them, but I'm not going to stop for them like I have been. Sorry, moving my cords around a little bit. So I do know, like, as long as your calories and your intake of calories surpasses what you need for the day, or as long as your caloric intake is higher than what's recommended in the... hitting the wrong button. In the metabolism window, you typically can maintain a high energy level. If you reach that point of starvation, and you may have saw it earlier, where you're falling below the recommended amount, your energy starts to drop. So right now we're at 100% because we're taking in enough calories. There. We're keeping our caloric intake high. So intake is 2891, usage is 2041. So as long as that 2892 2891 is more than the 2044 over on the right, I think is you can maintain a higher energy level. So that's part of the reason I'm as we run through here, I'm searching for things, because it just adds to the calories, even if it's just a little bit. I want to see if I can do anything with this plant. No. That's too bad. I was hoping it looked like it was cactus, and I know a lot of cactus is edible, so I was hoping. Devs, if you come across this video, that might actually be a good idea. Find places to put some cacti. We could also run up into these trees and see if we find any more mushrooms and such. But again, our immediate concern is that low water. We don't have nearly enough water in us. You definitely have to be observant as you play this, because again, you could be running over different things. Like I could be running right past mushrooms and little bits of fruit or whatever that might grow on the ground. That's why I keep checking for these olives, because I'm finding so many of them. You want to stay out of the water if you're fully clothed. Being fully clothed and jumping in the water can be detrimental. It can slow you down, it can make you wet, it can make you sick. We're not going to jump in, but we are going to try and get a drink. Before we... Ooh, I almost fell in because that bush is a lot closer to the edge than I thought. Before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break. Give me 1 minute, I'll be right back, okay? Alright, sorry about that, guys. We should be coming back up here in just 1 second. Oh, trying to get a couple of... There we go. I got a little bit more of these lights coming. I like them because they change color and stuff. I've got another couple sets of them coming, so it'll be a little bit brighter in here going in the near future. Yeah, and this is probably not the kind of game that you just want to step away from. I did just because I needed to use the restroom, and I had a voicemail that I needed to double check on. I hope this doesn't make me sick. Let's see how that helped. I did keep my door open, so you're going to start hearing cats and dogs a little bit, but I felt bad having them lay in the hallway by themselves. Okay, so I may have to trying to see if this is going to influence how this is influencing water. I do see it went up to 4%. It's not moving very quickly, so I'm just going to keep drinking for a minute. I don't know how long it takes for it to register. Sodium is really high. I'm thinking, since we're here by the water, I may go ahead and inventory. Let's see what the mechanics are like for jumping in. I'm gonna put all of our stuff right here. Now this is a bad idea if, because somebody could easily come up and take our stuff, 1, and 2, I think that's everything. Oh, I have an extra shirt somewhere. How is that shirt not coming off? Oh, no, that's correct. I forgot I have a special shirt because I bought a special pack today. So I'm going to just jump in and swim for a minute, and I'm just going to spam the drink button. See if it helps. Maybe. It's not, I don't know if it's reacting or not. Just being in the water? Yeah, so it is. So apparently I'm up to 10% now, so I'm just going to keep kind of hitting it. Just take a minute to swim. It's actually really neat too if you get in the water for a little bit, like if you're wearing pants or wearing clothes and you just step in like up to a certain percent, like up to your knees, then just your knees suffer from the being wet, and your clothes will actually look like just up to the knee. So I don't know how long it takes to dry off or anything, but if you hit Alt, you can look all the way around you. Pretty background. Oh, he's drinking now. Must be because he was kind of standing on a ledge there. Got us up to 14%, but still not making me happy at all. So we're going to jump back in, and I'm just going to keep hitting this button for a minute while we're here. Because I don't know what else to do, really. See, that's still only bringing us up to 15%. I feel like drinking from a river would bring your water rate up a little bit more than that. Wonder if and again, it's not moving like it should, but if I move the camera a little bit, it would actually show him peeing. Not the nudity aspect of it. Why is this not responding right? It's not letting me turn. think I'm... There we go. I was in a little bit of a glitch screen. I have my phone here on the desk. Let me move it. This is being a little noisy. See, we're still only at 21%, so I don't know if it's just taking a long time for it to hit my system or what, because... Okay, so let's check the map. We've made very little progress towards B3. We're going to do that now. So we could stand here all day. Alright, so we're going to jump over here to inventory, and we're going to grab all of our stuff and put it back on. Alright. Other than that situation, everything over here looks good. It says we have a minor physical injury, but I don't see anything on that on the screen on the left hand, the little body icon down in the bottom left. I don't see anything there. Oh, hang on, did I turn my audio back on? Test. Yep, okay, good. Just make sure my audio is back on. So we're going to continue as we run along. I'm looking for more olives. My water is up to 26%, which there's not much more I can do at the moment. Just checking these bushes for edibles. Once we get in the tree line, I think we'll find some mushrooms and stuff. And it's likely that I'll put some of those in my inventory instead of eat them right away, just because the corn pops, once those are gone, there's not going to be much left. Okay, let's head over here to the tree line. More rose hop. Nothing. Alright, let's look for any sort of potential mushroom. Another thing, devs, if you do come across this video, dandelions are edible. I think it would be nice to... It's just a tree stump. It would be neat to be able to eat things like that. You know, pull together a bunch of dandelions and make a dandelion salad. That's a rock. Again, I'm just running back and forth because last time I was in the woods there was quite a few mushrooms and such that I was able to grab. Blackberries, blueberries. I'm trying to toss out ideas for developers as to what kind of stuff you would find just growing out in the woods that you could potentially eat. There we go. Pick up. Now, this is a puffball is a member of several groups of fungi. Okay, so hang on, let's, because I think it takes up a lot of space. So I'm going to toss this. I'm going to put this, yeah, let's put that there, move that there. Look how big that is. But that will serve as quite a bit of food. See if we see anything else. If we see another one, oh, here's a mushroom. We're gonna go ahead, because I don't have any more space in inventory, going to go ahead and try and eat that. I do want to watch my metabolism as I eat that, if it will come up. I'm just curious to see how it affects everything over here. Because I don't know what mushrooms classify under, if that is protein or what. Let's see. Kind of wish you could click on them or something. And yellow is fat, so I guess it counts as fat. We're really low on proteins. Why did... There. Just checking for anything else as we run. If you guys see any mushrooms, let me know. Those are rocks. There we go. .51% stomach. I'd like to get it up just a little bit higher. Still trying to figure out what button I need to push to bounce between screens without getting this window, because that's a little bit annoying. Maybe. It's got us at 72. That's pretty good. Again, most of it's fatty and not protein. We definitely need to get that up. The green is carbs. I don't think mushrooms count for carbs, do they? We just keep heading in that direction. I think we might have to cross the river, but I think there's a road up here that crosses it. There might be a bridge. Did they ever... No, everyone got quiet after I sent out that message, so... keeping an eye out for anything that looks like it might be edible still. It'd be nice if you could search through some of these plants. I know that some of these bushes, but I'd like to at some point come up with a list of different things you would just find out in the woods that you could eat. Obviously mushrooms, but berries and fruits and all that. They've chosen some rather unique or things that I would have not really heard of, like rose hops. I would not have thought about making that a game. How's my water looking at this point? Can I diagnose myself? No. Can you bring up my metabolism screen? There you go. Okay, my water's gone way up. So I think those mushrooms might have impacted my water intake as well. Bladder's fine. Colon is okay. We're about halfway. Okay, so probably have to poop soon. Exciting, huh? I'm just following this riverbed until I find a way to cross it without swimming through it, because I don't want to get all my equipment wet, because it slows you down and it drains you. I do want to stay kind of in the wooded areas, specifically so that I can grab more mushrooms as we come across them. Because because apparently they seem to be feeding the water source that I need. Either that or it takes a really, really, really long time for the water that you're drinking in the river to hit your system. A really long time. We could have stayed back in the town and continued searching, but I really wasn't finding anything of substantial need. I mean, I found a little bit of food, but most of what there's a bridge. Good. So we're going to stick to the trees. Sticking to the trees, keeps us under cover so that we don't... See, I'd love to be able to walk up and... Oh, wait. No, that's rocks. I'd love to be able to grab a handful of dandelions and eat them. Dandelions are edible. I haven't eaten any of them. My sugar gliders like them. If I find them in the yard, I usually pull a couple of them. If I'm not mistaken, I'm probably not gonna... Probably shouldn't say that unless I go and research it first. I was going to say, I think that... Don't dandelions eventually grow into the white top things that you blow on and send all the little fluffy things into the air? I don't remember. I thought I saw a video about that. Okay, we're just sticking to the trees. One, because it gives us cover. If there's anybody, out there with a gun, I really would prefer not to run into them. Two, I'm looking, there seem to be mushrooms here and there in the woods, and those... What is this? I don't know if I should have eaten it. Can I pick it? Yeah, pick up. What is it? A type of mushroom. Psychedelic mushroom. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad. And what's this? Pick this up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Crap. It is... Excuse me. Yeah, so this one doesn't say anything about it being dangerous. This one says it's a psychedelic mushroom. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Over here, my stomach volume's at 50-ish%. I probably need to poop soon. My water is at 55. So eating mushrooms seems to be really good for generating, for water. So I'm going to grab as many of these as I can and go ahead and just eat them now. I do still have this giant mushroom that I can snack on later, but considering we're right here and I don't have a lot of inventory space to hold on to these mushrooms that I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, I need to be careful not to eat too much. I'm at 99%. I think I'm going to go ahead and poop to see if how that affects my stomach. And it's not letting me veer away from it, so... That's awful. Oh. Alright, so I want to see how this affects everything here. Yep, so colon went way down, stomach went down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to grab the last few of these red mushrooms. 84, 91, 99, 106. So we're in the yellow. I'm gonna do this one big one. And I think we'll be good, because that'll put us quite a bit over. And over on the left-hand side, yeah, I've overeaten, so I could bomb it. Oof, yeah. You don't want to do that because look at what it took me from over 100 to... So, we're gonna grab these couple of little ones to resustain myself. No, I don't want rocks. I want... Okay, so we're just gonna hold on to it for a minute. Let me see. Inventory. There. Now we're gonna move on. I'm gonna follow the river to the bridge. Well, you guys have officially seen more bodily movement on this channel, on this video, than I care to admit. We still have a little bit of food on us. How's my water? 56. So yeah, mushrooms are the way to go when you're looking for water, it seems. Drinking from a river? Surprisingly, not so much. Should be coming up on the bridge soon. We didn't pass it, did we? No, I think it's still... Yeah, it's right there. Okay, good. So we drank a whole bunch of water from the river, and nothing happened. We went and ate some mushrooms, and we got up to 56%. I find that to be a little bit peculiar. I don't know if it means there's a super, super long delay, or if it means that mushrooms just give you more water than drinking water. Seeing if I can search that plant. Nope. Alright. Well, let's head this way. My goal is to get to this next little village that looks like it's down. If I just follow this road, I should run into a little village down here. And I'm just going to keep going that way a little south. Kind of south-southeast. Yeah, that's what I thought. If you use your scroll if you use your mouse, if you scroll up and down, you can adjust how fast you're going to run. So if I scroll down, I walk. If I scroll up, I start running. You do want to watch your stamina, and the more you use your stamina, the more you exhaust it, the more your energy is going to be impacted. So I was hoping I was going to find something there. It looks like aloe vera. It sounds like I'm hearing flies or something, so I'm wondering if something's dead nearby. Oh. Oh, I didn't see him. There's a pig. There's a pig. See, this is where it would be nice to have that sphere, because I could potentially throw it. But I've heard that the spheres are a little unpredictable in where they land. I just don't want him trying to charge me or anything. I heard him. Is that him over there? I just heard him. I don't see him. Nope. Nope. Food. Probably need to be careful how much I'm eating. Check my metabolism. So we've that's the thing about those mushrooms is you burn through them so fast. I'm already at 8% in my stomach. 63% water though, so they definitely offer you good sustenance from a hydration perspective. We're going to continue following the road. I definitely want to... Yeah. So here's the village. I don't think I want to take too much time searching through it. Hit a couple of buildings, kind of working our way, because I'm going to continue heading. I want to head in that direction, so I think we'll just hit a couple of buildings, and then if you can see just southeast of it, right where my arrow is pointing, down on that next road, there is another village, so we're probably going to head in that direction. See if I can find any more mushrooms. Oh, I do have that large mushroom in my pocket. A little bit of lag. Ideally, I would love to find lots of lag. I'm really hoping to find a backpack. Come on. Good grief. Seriously. Now this door is open, which means people have possibly been here. This is not the same village we were in. So we're going to just do a quick check. If we don't find something rather quickly, we'll move on. Clothing is... and paper. Again, I'm just going to hop through a couple of these buildings. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here. I don't know if the server just crashed or what. I think the server might have crashed. I can't move. That's strange. Now, can I get anything out of this well? Oh. Okay, so did that help me any? 69. I don't see any change on here yet. So again, either water takes a really long time to make it into your system, or drinking from a water source just doesn't offer you much. It's better to eat mushrooms. Yeah, I'm thinking something might be wrong with the server because I'm not able to move almost at all. Give me 1 second. So these are persistent servers, which means if you log out, everything keeps going. But as you go to log out yourself, your character powers down. So if you log back in, you can start where you left off. But if somebody kills you in that 20-second period that it's closing down, it is what it is. Let's try and hit continue and see if it puts us back in. And hopefully it is going to let us run around some more. What's everyone's opinion of it so far? So far, I'm having a good time. It's a grind game. There's a lot of searching and sorting and scavenging and crafting, and that takes some time. I do want to head towards a bigger city or towards a bigger area. I see in chat that there are already people at the air base, the airstrip. So I don't know that I really want to head in there because they're already fighting with each other. Just giving this a second to load back up. Sorry. Oh, I hate yawning on stream. Apologies. Okay. We are back. Much better. I do think it's possible that somebody's already been here, though, just from what I saw, what I've seen so far. Looks like there's a can of peaches or something. How am I looking? 0 stomach volume. So yes, we're going to go ahead and eat that. This. Maybe I take this in hands. And then open. There we go. Yeah. It's a little bit finicky. You have to have exactly the right setup. Now I should be able to eat this. My hydration looks better. Still not any proteins from that, so I'm going to have to definitely keep an eye out for I think if we get into combat with another zombie or something, we may have to consider cooking some flesh. Anything I can... There we go. Wild cherries. Yes, we will go ahead and eat those. Hydration's looking a lot better. We're up to 77%. These little drones, again, I think they're watching you perform. Ooh, is there... Let's see if there's corn or anything. There is. Don't have any space on my... in my... pockets to take anything. I'm gonna go ahead and eat them. If this corn is anything like real corn, it should definitely impact my hydration levels. %, 83. Watch and just see 80. So we're gonna try and grab one more, because that should put me at close to 100. No, I don't want to cut down the bush. There we go. This should put me at close to 100. Perfect. Not over... Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't overeat. Looks like it hits that overeat function right at like 99%. That's not the... Is that the same building? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so we are wanting to head in this direction. If I just continue over that hill, there should be another village. These doors are open. I know I hit 1 or 2 of them, but these doors were open when I got here, so I'm pretty sure somebody has been here. We're going to go ahead at... There's a zombie right there. there. And there's one right there. So I don't want... I want to try and avoid alerting them. Yeah, so these rose hops don't seem to impact your food, your stomach volume. I don't know what those are. I'm trying to decide how close I want to get to them. Oh, that log kind of looked like a person. Yeah, I'm not sure what those are. They almost look like some sort of barrier. I wonder if this is some sort of military camp. Oh, apparently. So apparently if you get over 60% in your colon volume, you just decide to go poop. I figured it would be more than that, but 60% seems to be the cutoff. So let's see how low that puts us. 19. Okay, good. So we've got a little bit. I guess since we're stopped, I'm going to go ahead and pee while we're at it. Yeah, my guy, he's very lightly. I've seen some streamers where it just is on a full run. I'm just going to see if those blue flowers do anything, but they don't. Alright, let's see. So we are good on bladder, colon. We are decently fed for the moment. I do have some mushrooms in my pocket. It would be really nice if we could find a firearm in here. I do have one clip. I'm going to check these towers, but we're going to go directly in for this building first, because I don't want to be too out in the open and risk if somebody's got a decent vantage point. There we go. I don't want them to be able to take a shot at me too quickly. Let's try and climb up here and just see if there's anything to search. Come on, boo. Faster, faster. I don't see anything up here worth searching. So it looks like it would be a good place to scout from, though. Sure, I'm hoping that there's not anybody here. One of the frustrating things, it's a helicopter drop, about this game is that if you die, you start brand new. You lose everything you've accomplished. So that's what makes me nervous. Same situation as with Rust. If you die in Rust, oh, my heart rate is pounding. Let's take a second. Just do a basic walk for the moment. These buildings, I want to get up into that building and just see what's in there. It's not letting me just climb that, though. I'm just wondering if maybe it's taking a long time for metabolism to move through the system because I ate those mushrooms, the psychedelic mushrooms, and just now, my heart is kind of going insane. But I ingested it so long ago. That's part of I'm like, why is it just now catching up to me? This little shed since we're standing right here. The door's been open, so I have a feeling people have been here. And again, this is so new that I don't know how quickly things reset. I don't know if new loot would have shown up by now. So can you not get into any of these buildings because of these doors? Alright, well. Well, what to do? What to do? I've also noticed that I've not healed past the high 90s. Like, I've not reached 100% again since my couple of zombie encounters. And I've been told that as long as your energy and hydration, maybe that's what I'm looking for. Maybe I need to worry more about that. That as long as those bottom two circles stay at 100%, or close to, you should heal. Well, I can't get into any of these little places. I'll try and... see what's in there. Fighting pit? Fighting ring? Here. So my next move is to go further in that direction and go east, just barely south. So we're coming up on 8:15. Means we would have been going for about 2 hours, just a little bit more than 2 hours. We'll probably look at winding down here in just a little bit. We usually go till 8:30, 9 o'clock, so I don't want to leave and miss something, but I'm really not seeing anything. There's not a way to get into any of these buildings yet. And the couple that I can get into look like they've probably already been ransacked, considering they're open. Alright, so we are going to head this way. We're not immediately hungry, but we'll need to keep an eye out for some food. So if we see mushrooms, we'll go ahead and eat them now. I'm learning that the goal is not to keep your stomach full, but to keep something in your intestines for as long as possible. I think I'm going to avoid the red ones because I feel like that had something to do with why my heart was racing the way it was. Nope, going the wrong way. I need to go this way. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope that everyone is having a great evening, great night. It is Thursday Eve, so Thursdays are always a big deal for me. It's our D&D, my D&D, one of my three D&D nights. I play Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday on D&D, and so I always look forward to those days because I get to be social and have fun with friends, family, really. They're pretty much family. You want to make sure as you're eating that you don't overeat. So one of those does about 25 because it will make you sick and throw up, and then you're kind of starting over with your stomach. Like if you overeat because you have 110%. Okay, good. He's not messing with me. Well, that's our first person encounter. I'm going to keep moving this way in hopes that he doesn't try and come back and kill me. I'll go hide behind this bush for a second. Let's see. Okay. That was creepy. Just the sound of footsteps just made my heart like stop for a second. At first I thought it was like, oh, maybe there's a deer nearby. I've only seen the boar earlier, and he sounded like he was running closer to me. Oh, that's another one of those big balls. Do I still have the one from earlier? I do. Oh, but look, it's... We're going to take that. We're going to take... We're going to go ahead and take it with us for now. I'll just hold it in my hands. Still on par. And again, you can determine how fast you run by using your mouse scroll. Scrolling the mouse up speeds you up, scrolling it down slows you down. So I'm going to just do a little bit of running. Watch my stamina down on the bottom left. You don't want to run too much because it does make you tired. And then your energy level, you're going to burn through more calories, and you're going to run out of energy faster. If your energy gets low, oh, and don't eat these. The red ones seem to make you crazy. Stick to white mushrooms. But the more energy, the lower your energy, the less you heal, the longer it takes for you to heal, and then also just the you're gonna see yourself hungry more often. Making progress. We should see a lake here in just a little bit. A little bit of lag here and there. There's another one of those big mushrooms. So good. It's not so... In all honesty, I have found more food in the wood line in the forest than I have in cities and stuff so far. At 100, you shouldn't throw up there. Yeah, as soon as you hit that 100 mark on your food line, let me check. Yeah, and mushrooms. Yeah, so I'm low on sugar, but zero sugar, so I need to find some sweets or something to drink, something sweet. But my hydration is very nice now. Feeling that when I do this, I'm going to drop. Yep. Okay, looks like maybe those might add just a little bit to your sugar, which is good. So mushrooms do not benefit your sugar levels, but the rose hops do. Still on par. A little bit too north. That's okay. Easy fix. So we're running towards a little village area, just on the other side of this lake, where if you can see the blue arrow, which is on the line, that line that runs between D and C all the way down, or C4, C3. We're working our way towards a lake or pond or whatever, and then just past that is a civilized area, a city. As you do different things in the game, you are slowly and silently leveling up at things. So as I run, I am working on these. Let's see what this is. Let me read this. Commonly known as best known species, if not the entire family. It is orange, yellow, meaty, and funnel shaped. It doesn't say you can't eat it, so I'm going to try and eat one and see what it does. It did mess with it. It made my sugar go up just by a point, it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and eat a few of these. I only see 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, so the yellow ones are helping with my sugar intake, so that's good. Even just a little bit. No, I don't want to cut anything down. There's one more right there. I'm just letting my stomach intake drop just a little bit so I don't throw up. And then I'm going to go ahead and eat that. And we're going to pull this, well... Okay, now we're going to pull this over. Check my metabolism. My stomach is good. Sugar is on the rise. I do realize I have those corn puffs. Oh, he's got to poop again. So yeah, as soon as you get past that 60% mark on your colon down here, he goes at it. It may be because his intestines is so full too. Okay. So we're good. Yes. So there's a lake right over this hill, according to this map. There's another one of those big mushrooms. So good, those big mushrooms. That's how I think that. My recommendation to anybody who's new to playing this, find these large mushrooms and carry them around because they seem to be fairly numerous. Okay, I thought I heard someone, but it may have just been my mouse grinding against the desk. So there's a lake here, and then there should be a village just over that way. Oh, there's some houses right there. Yeah, I see. So I think I might head over to that cabin area right there. Corn dogs, swamp dogs, whatever they're called. Those would be a good edible resource also. Devs, if you happen to come across this video. I've heard that those are edible. My heart is pounding really hard. I'm working my guy out too much. You can hear it kind of dip, bop, 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 bop. So we're going to slow down just a little bit on that. Slow him to a stable walk for a minute. The door's open to this, it looks like, so chances are somebody's been here as well. That's the thing. That's the downside to these kinds of games, these servers, is that especially as a server starts getting popular, places get ransacked and you rarely are able to find stuff. Yeah, piece of lead plate. So And then usually the only time that you do find stuff is either if it's not got much value to it, or if a server is crashed and stuff is respawned. Another one of those mushrooms. Again, did I lose that one? Yep, I sure did. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this one. Okay, and then we're going to head in this direction first, because I see that there's supposed to be a couple little houses over this hill. Lag. If the server was going to crash, now would be a good time, because it would put me right back in that cabin and there would probably be new loot there. And if there was new loot there, chances are it could be, you could have a gun, because I know these little farmhouses and stuff out here on the outskirts of the towns usually have some weaponry, like just a shotgun or a rifle. But a gun is a gun. Because at the moment, oh good, a military base. At the moment, if I have to go up against anyone, I have an axe. So the danger in running up into here is there could be someone here. And chances are, if somebody's already looted that house back there, this place is empty too. But if it's just one person, if it was just one person, it's likely that they couldn't carry everything. I'd love to find a backpack. Over here. Oh, what's that? A magazine? Okay, so now grab these magazines because we don't know. I'll run back in here real quick and just make sure. Ammo. This is another one of those games that I don't exactly know what I'm doing, so chances are I'm going to have ammo and not know which gun it goes in, and have a gun and not know which magazine goes in it, all of that. We're off to a good start. We've got a couple of magazines. So the way that you handle magazines is, I'm going to drop this for a minute. You take them over, and then you drag and drop bullets, and it'll tell you if it can be loaded with that bullet. Which none of those can be, so we're going to bring this back over here. We're going to take this and we're going to put it over here, and then we're going to see if... Now that's an M9, so don't I have... Where did my... Yeah, so it does. Sorry, I keep forgetting that. I know that there were some bullets in that one, so. There. So now, this has ammo in it, so we just have to find an SVD. As if I know what that means. Okay, so good. We've got a couple of things. I will switch out this hat. What is this? I will take the respirator, and this is a 9mm, so yes, we are going to pull this over here. We're going to unpack. We're going to drop that, grab this, So this magazine is now full. And we're going to grab this. Grab this. Grab that. I don't need any of those. Look what we have. We have a firearm. Firearm is going to take up this whole spot, though, unfortunately. I really don't want to be without as much food as possible on me, so any chance that I can to keep some, I'm going to, until I can, and I really, 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 really hope I find a backpack soon. Tactical sweater. Perfect. So you can have a shirt, a sweater, and a jacket on. And that gives me 2 more slots, which means I'm going to take another rag and at least 1 candle. You know what? I'm going to take both candles because I can make more rags. I don't really know yet what the candles are for, but if I'd rather have, considering they're not as easy to make, or let me rephrase that, considering I don't know how to make them, and I do know how to make rags. Marine cap. Okay. Been in that one, but I haven't been in this one. I see something in here. Please be, nope. Combat boots or hiking boots. We will combat boot it up. Combat boot actually has slots, so you know what? Nice. I'm going to go ahead and put this knife down here, because I feel like that's what would go in a combat boot. I am going to put it there. I'm going to put 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go ahead and put this there. Put this there. Okay. Anything else? Not here. Alright, so we've checked most of that. I'm not going to worry about that. My boots are squeaking because they're new. Well, new to me. Well, bud, if you're tired, now's the time to take a nap. You got a bed. Marine cap. Oh, I want these again. But I think it takes up a bunch of space. Yeah. Well, we're going to take it just because. Check my metabolism real quick. Hungry, so, or it's not so much that I'm hungry. Let's check in here real quick before we decide. Perfect. I'm gonna put that there, drop this, put this here. An MRE now. gonna go ahead and, considering my metabolism, and it's sodium is really high, sugar's really low, saturated fats, everything else is relatively balanced. My fiber is 1,869% more than it's supposed to be. That's hilarious. Because I eat mushrooms all the time. That should treat me well and last me a little bit. Take a second because I overate accidentally, and I'm going to go pee real quick. He's not nearly as grotesque as some of the other peers that I have seen, and not that I want to, but we're gonna go ahead and do this. So gross. All right, are you done? There. Okay, stomach and bladder are good. I should be. I'm back to normal. I'm just waiting for my stomach. I'm gonna make sure I have my gun. Good. We're going to check these towers and just make sure there's not anything that spawns up inside of them. It's interesting that they are located where they're located. Hoping there's a box or something up here. That would usually like... There's a knife. Ooh, that's a nice knife. So guess what? This is getting switched with this. And we're going to put that in slot 7. And that is why we check. I'm going to run and check the next one. Yep, there's stuff up here. A lot of stuff. Let's see. this there. Anything else that I can just get rid of that I don't really need? I could really use a backpack. Like a legit backpack. Oh, that one, of course, is inside. These seem to be in better condition. Standard knife. I already have one. Okay. So, I'm glad we stopped here. So now we're going to move towards that village there. And then I may go down to that one. Considering how small this was, this little outpost, I think it makes sense to try and hit some of... Like, I bet that one that's down south of B3, that little dot that's below the road there, I bet that's another camp. I would guess. To head right over this hill. Nice view. I like how they populate in that tree. The way the sun hits that tree right there is pretty. Alright guys, here in about 10-15 minutes we're going to start winding it down. We'll be going on 9 o'clock. Zagorgi. That's where we are headed. Do I have my gun out? There's a lot of lag. The adjustment. Guy there. So we know somebody's been here. Leaving behind most of what I would, so chances are there's not going to be much here. Check and see if he's missed some of these outposts. There's a hat. That's about all that he's left behind there. I think he was in these buildings. Let's head toward the church. C3. Looks like somebody's been here. If I understand correctly, most buildings spawn with closed doors. Lots of... Oh, look at this. I wonder if somebody died here. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't need that, but... This whole area, I'm wondering if somebody must have died here. That sewing kit. There's 1, 2. Crafting. What do I need to make the bigger backpack? This. Looks like 1 rag, rope, a long wooden stick, which I could go get, a stone knife, which I could go get. Actually, you know what? A metal knife. I have metal knives of all kinds. I have 2. I just need a sewing kit or a needle or something. Oh, needle. I think I could make this. Think. To make rope, I need 5. I dropped the ones that I had, but I think it needed to give me 4. Of course it did. Cut my hat into rags. I could probably hang on. Is this gonna really... Oh, this is gonna make me so mad. Can I not use improvised rope? Okay, good. I need 2. Or 3 regular. Okay, so... which means I'm going to need more. Let's do one thing at a time. So I need, oh, 5 rags. Damn. Okay. Grab that other hat then, unless there's something else. Alright, so I need to go and get another bit of clothing. Stuff.
Hello, bro.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Hi.
I don't know how to talk in-game. Hello?
Hello.
I don't know how to talk in game. I'm glad he didn't try and shoot me. B. I was pushing B. I pushed B several times. Okay, so hang on. Let me check my options. Sound. It says it's on. Alright, I don't know. Oh well, at least he didn't take my stuff. I hit B. Test. Yeah, I don't know. Why do I hear a horse? I'm not sure what was going wrong there, but I hit B several times and it didn't allow me to speak to him. I'm looking for a bit more clothing. Perfect. Zucchini, I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. And I need a long stick, which should not be hard for me to get. I should just be able to get it from right here. Now I need to remember to pick up my gun. That was stressful. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm going to have an issue here. I'll have to drop something for a second. Why are you not letting me pick up a stick? I don't understand. Why can I not pick up a stick? Okay, fine. So I want this. This. And this. Now I want a long stick. Drop this for the moment because I'd rather my gun be safe. And then run back into the church. Now, drop the wooden stick. Go back and get drop. Just in case I need another one. Yeah, I still don't know why I was having issues with what I was having issues with. Alright, so now I should be able to craft this. There was a stone knife on the floor. Sewing kit was on the floor. Small wooden stick. Long wooden stick, I have that. Inventory. Crafting. I've got plenty of rags. What is it saying I don't have? Stone knife. It's not registering the sticks. Inventory. Craft. One, two, three, four, five. This stick, long wooden stick. This stone sewing kit. 4 sticks. Got it. The numbers are so small, it's hard to see, so I've got to go back out and grab more sticks. Is there one more? Yeah, okay, so I'll be right back. Hopefully everyone is doing well tonight. Sorry for being quiet there for a second. I was a little bit perturbed by buttons not working and crafting issues and that's not what I want. I want this. I need one more stick. I thought I was about to die because somebody came running up to me and started talking to me, but for whatever reason my microphone is not feeding through to people who talk to me. So, and apparently nobody's reading the chat, at least nobody I'm interacting with, because I was like typing, how do I talk to you? I can't talk. This. So I should now have everything I need to craft a small improvised backpack. Same amount of space. Are you kidding? I did all of that work. Crap. I'm missing that on that one. Fine. Whatever. Too late, because I'd already destroyed the other one. That's frustrating. My sodium level is through the roof. Okay, so now there is a backpack here. Put it on. It doesn't do much for me. I definitely want the sewing kit. I definitely want the shotgun ammo. There's a bullet in it. Can I unload it? Take in hands. Examine. Okay. And take any and all ammo that there is. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this. Grab magazine. I should have 2 knives on me already. So are these sodas empty? Seems like it. Physically, oils are liquid at room temperature, fats are solid. Chemically, both fats and solids comprise. I'm going to take this because I don't know what it's for yet. Tons of gunpowder. Is there anything else over here that is necessary? I don't have any bandages yet, do I? On me. I don't need that, because I have one. I get into a fight, I'm not going to have time to break down stuff for weapons, for armor. Don't need to worry about those. 3. 5. There. Alright, that's what we're going to do for now. We're going to continue looking around here for a minute, now that I have an upgraded backpack. I'd really like to find an actual backpack. There are several different sizes of backpacks that you can actually get. I could use a hat. That works for now. What is this in the corner? Just a dandelion. Got it. Quite a bit of lag. Most of this has been ransacked, considering the number of people I've seen come through here, so I don't expect to find much. These items that are in red, I'm not really sure why. Oh, you know what? Hang on. That's something else I want to try and do. This has ammo in it. Yeah, I'm going to have to drop that for a second. Let's see if I can get this. I don't know if these load or not. Nope. Okay, so this can go back up here. AK-47 I don't think is going to work for this. Nope. Okay, I just wanted to check and make sure that any ammo that I do have, if it can be loaded, that it is. Vitamins. We will. How many are in there? A lot. 2 capsules taken daily. But I don't. Yes, I'm gonna eat this dog food. Ugh, so finicky. I have to put that there. What am I missing here? This. Select. Drop it. I just don't care. Because I have these to eat. I am going to go ahead and take that and just see what it does here. This door's not open, so we're going to check in here real quick. Alright, I definitely think it's time to start thinking about winding it down after 9 o'clock. And I still have quite a bit to get done tonight, so... Scissors galore. Oh, it's not open because the front door is open. Yeah, I'm sure this is probably where all those cokes came from in the church. So yeah, the question becomes, at what point does the server begin to respawn with new loot? Lots of scissors. And diaries. And another knife. I mean, the good news is we have a pistol. And we have a decent amount of ammo for said pistol. Alright, so we are going to go, I guess, in that direction now. Lag is picking up quite a bit on the server this now. Yep, it's been ransacked. Ooh, M1 clip. We're holding onto the clips until we find a particular weapon, because obviously if we find, you know, a rifle, we're going to need a clip that, what am I saying? If we find like the AK-47 and we have a clip for a rifle, it's not going to do anything for us. By having both clips, once we find one, we can decide which other ones we don't want. The lag is getting really, really bad. Alright, so we are going to head in this direction towards that little red dot next to B3. Did I just drop it? No. Alright guys, 3.5 hours is a good stream. I know we're just a little under that because I start about 10 minutes before I to give everybody opportunity to get in. I've noticed that there's a slight delay for it showing up on Twitch. Let's see. Tomorrow's Thursday. It is D&D day, so we will not be streaming tomorrow. We will stream Friday evening or Friday night, and then I probably will stream a little bit this weekend. I'm expecting kind of a Saturday afternoon stream. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and feed my guy. Eat 3 of these. 3 is usually what does it. Right over. Give him a second to let him get past that. Oh, crap. Get out of the water. It's really wet now. I didn't realize that was a creek there. It's not on the map. Oh, I guess it's a very small creek on the map. We can try and jump across. Oh, that worked well. Alright. So I think we're going to reach this. Oh, I do want those. Because they help my sugar level. Sorry guys, I know I started to close things out there for a second, and I'm going to get us to this village. We'll find a little place to squat and just work on exiting the game, and while we're exiting, I will give you a quick recap of this week and what we're expecting. What was that noise? It sounded big. Sounded like it could have been a bear. Lag. Alright guys, we are nearly finished. Should be coming up on a little village here in just a second. I think on the other side of this pond that I see through the trees here. My guy's tired, so I'm trying to give him an opportunity to regain his stamina a bit. test. I don't know why my in-game talk is not working. I wonder if it's not that either. Okay, where is this place? M. Should be right here. I see it. Oh, so I don't know if you guys can see that. That is what they call a mech. There are a couple of them. Do I have my headset on correctly? Yeah. It sounds... My headphones are making the sounds reverberate incorrectly. I hear them behind me instead of in front of me. But I know my headset is on correctly. Okay, so the issue is if they see us, they will shoot us. So we have to find a way in without being seen or shot at. They sound so much closer. Yeah, I see one. There's somebody else in here. There's a guy over there. So after he passes, I'm going to try and go over here to these tents. Does that give me extra pockets? No, I think it just gave me armor. Where did it go? Mittens. Grab these boots instead. Oh crap. Grab this knife back. Come on. Okay. Ooh, look. AK-40. Ooh, yay! Come on. Now, we now have a backpack worth talking about. Look at that. Okay, now here's the catch. Shit. The issue is I don't have any ammo for it. Okay, guys. I am thinking we are going to probably call it here because we're nearing the end of our night. I need 2 more of those. And I really don't want to lose everything I've just got to whoever it is that's sneaking around up here. Alright, so guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. And we will shut down awfully sudden. I hope it saved it. We will be back Friday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you guys are coming in at a later point in time in the stream at any point, I probably need to remember to say this more often. We upload all of our streams to YouTube the next day after we've been on air. So tomorrow, probably late tonight or early tomorrow, this video will actually go up on YouTube. If you go onto our YouTube channel, you'll see all of the videos we've done thus far, or all the games we've played thus far. If you don't know how to get there, just on your mobile phone, hit the info button, and it should show you a handful of sections for you to read through. One of those will be Discord, one of them will be Twitter, one of them will be YouTube. Just click the YouTube one, it'll take you on over there. If you're on your PC, you should just be able to scroll down where the video is in Twitch, in the Twitch window, and below where you see the video, you should be able to see all of the information about all of our social media, including YouTube. Click YouTube, it'll take you directly over there. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, or sorry, on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Join our Discord station. I do post updates there regularly. I've got announcements about games that are up and coming, games that we will be live streaming here in the near future. All of that, it all goes into Discord. Discord also is a community-driven. Is community-driven. So if you are in there, and you are welcome to comment and interact with us. I am trying to build a positive community there that helps encourage each other and build each other up quite a bit. So hopefully you'll jump in there and interact with us on that front. Alright guys, and I'm going to toss a link up to the Discord at minimum, just so you guys have it. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to reach out to me. Any suggestions, if there are any games you'd like to see brought to the channel, please message me, let me know. I'd love to try and be inclusive of everybody. If you are a streamer, please join Discord. Leave your Twitch channel information in the self-promo tab. And if you play games similar to those that you see on my channel, please let me know that as well. Hopefully, maybe we can team up and collaborate a little bit. All right, guys, I am out for the night. Again, will be back on Friday. We stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. We do some weekend streams, but those are a little bit more spontaneous. They're announced typically the day before and on Twitter the day of, so please make sure you follow us there. Thank you again for stopping in. It was great talking to Lanky. Lanky, thanks for stopping in and showing your support. I appreciate you stopping by, and always appreciate having you here. Talk to you guys later. See you on Friday. Bye, guys.